Alright guys, welcome back. This is Dave, aka Lasercorn, for Mahalo Video Games, and right now we're casting Game 3 in the first round of the Blizzcon Invitational between Dimaga and MakaPrime. We've got MakaPrime as the Blue Terran, right up here on Scrap Station, and down over here, Dimaga, our Zerg player, and it looks like it's going to be a good match. If you haven't seen games 1 and 2 in this series, you should go back and watch those right now, because how these players got here, it's been a fierce back and forth battle. Two players trying to stay out of the losers bracket and just advance on into that winners bracket here in round 1. This is the first series I've casted that has gone to a third game, so this should be interesting. Looks like Dimaga here sent out an Overlord across the map to check out and see what MakaPrime's got going on. Meanwhile, MakaPrime's got an SCV on the way to check out Dimaga. And he's going to go through the steam, come out over here. Oh, it looks like he's heading to Dimaga's expansion, and he's going to do his best probably to deny that expansion. Yep, throwing down an engineering bay. And 2 drones coming out, almost as if Dimaga saw this coming. 3 drones now trying to tear down this bay. Actually, he did see it coming. He had an Overlord hanging out overhead, so it's not like he has magic powers. He just spotted the SCV coming. And one of those drones being used to chase off the SCV, while the other 2 go ahead and hammer away on this engineering bay. Should be able to get that down, but the expansion is going to be delayed, so that's not good for Dimaga. The longer a Zerg player goes without having an expansion up, the worse off he is. Meanwhile, MakaPrime's already got a gas up, and he's converting into an orbital command center up here. And his engineering bay is down, though, replaced now by a hatchery. So Dimaga not delayed too long with that first expansion coming out. It looks like MakaPrime's going to try and block off this whole ramp here on Scrap Station. Keep the Zerg player from rushing in there and destroying everything. This is a wider ramp than most levels you see, and so it's a little bit harder to block off, but I think that's... Oh, and you just saw that SCV slip through a gap there, so there's a gap in that wall. But to counterbalance that, there's a much longer walk, so it's harder to rush, although we do have 2 Zerglings moving out for Dimaga, and they're going to encounter this SCV, decide to maybe take this SCV out. This SCV is running around trying to decide whether he should go back or not, and he's going to head back to base. Will the Zerglings be able to take him down? No, Marines come out, chase off these Zerglings. So no SCV kill for those Zerglings. They have to go home hungry. And what do we got working up here? Oh, before I forget, I better turn that production tab on. Yeah, there we go. We got a factory coming out for MakaPrime, and these 2 Marines going to the Zelnaga Watchtower, but stopping there. Meanwhile, Queen coming out for Dimaga, and a Roach Warren already up. So might see some Roach play. That's interesting. A lot of Zerg players choose to go Muta Baneling against Terran. Seems to be the most effective that I've seen, but you know, I'm no pro, so these Roaches might be able to do some damage, especially with the range upgrade that they got post-patch. A lot of Zerg fans happy about that last patch, buffing Roaches. I think there was even a song, "They Buffed the Roach." SCV coming in here, gonna get picked off by this Queen, but not before he sees the Roach Warren. So he knows what's going on. Terran player knows what's up. A Hellion now running around. Hellion's gonna take one look at those Roaches and head back to base. 2 more Hellions back at the Terran base. Factory now lifting off. Gonna resettle over here, giving his units a more clear path to move out. I guess he's no longer worried about that rush. Factory lifting off again. Didn't want to settle at that location. Metabolic Boost on its way for the Zerg player, while the Terran gets Stim Pack. So pretty standard upgrades. Here come 3 Hellions. They're going to run into the Roaches. Oh, not a good matchup for the Hellions. They're going to have to run out of there. Hellions very good against light units like Zerglings and drones, but against anything like a Roach, they go down quite quickly. Viking on the field now, going to harass those Overlords. That can be very annoying. But we've got a couple Roaches out here. Outside MakaPrime's base. Getting scouted by the Viking. So MakaPrime knows what's up. He knows there's a force out there, but he feels pretty confident apparently. Up in his base. Well, actually he's backing up a little bit. Retreating with the help of the dropship there. Zergling tries to scout the front door and goes down. Viking taking out another Overlord. I wonder if he's doing enough to supply cap the Zerg player. Nope, Zerg player is still fine on supply. Both players complaining of lag right now. Really shouldn't be happening at a Blizzard Invitational game, but, you know, technology is never perfect. Looks like Dimaga's going to break down this debris over here. Give him an easy backdoor access to this orbital command. And, yeah, he's going to be able to just run in there and make that orbital command lift off. He doesn't have anything to shoot it once it gets in the air, but he can at least delay mining for a little bit if he wants. So good strategy by Dimaga. Looks like all of MakaPrime's troops are back behind this impenetrable wall that he set up. Oh, but he does have Hellions running around in the base. I didn't even see this. 2 Hellions running around, and it looks like they're going to get taken out. Dropship better get out of there. MakaPrime now moving out across the map. Going to chase down some Roaches. Try to chase down some Roaches. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him. Oh, it looks like Dimaga stopping, and he's going to engage right here. Marauders and Marines stutter stepping backwards, using that micro to their advantage. Taking down a couple of these Roaches. That Roach is going to go down. No concussive shells on the Marauders. No shells just yet, so nothing slowing these Roaches down, but they can speed up with their stim packs and chase down these Roaches. And these Roaches, this is a trail of tears. They're all dying on their way back to the base. Here comes this Marine Marauder ball, but whoa, that's a lot of Zerglings and Queens coming out for Dimaga, and this ball is going to get crushed. Stimming up to run away. Still microing backwards, though. Way to keep your composure. Composure, MakaPrime. Good work. It looks like these Marines and Marauders not going to run away all the way, though. Just going to hang out outside the base. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is Dave with Mahalo Video Games once again. If you guys have any requests for replays you want casted, or questions or comments, go ahead and send those over to requests@mahalo.com. Alright, thanks again.